Amok. The word itself sounds jarring, violent. It evokes a sense of chaos and uncontrolled fury. But amok is more than just a word, it's a cultural phenomenon, a syndrome, a glimpse into the darker side of the human psyche. Primarily associated with Southeast Asia, amok describes a specific type of dissociative episode. Imagine a person, usually male, erupting in a sudden, uncontrollable outburst of rage. This rage often leads to violent attacks on people or objects in their path. What's striking is the seemingly random nature of these attacks and the perpetrator's often complete lack of memory afterwards. Amok is a complex issue intertwined with cultural beliefs, social pressures, and individual psychology. Understanding amok requires delving into its historical context, examining its cultural interpretations, and analyzing its psychological underpinnings. Only then can we begin to grasp the complexities of this disturbing phenomenon. The history of amok is shrouded in mystery, intertwined with folklore and cultural beliefs. While primarily associated with Malay culture, similar behaviors have been observed in other parts of the world. Some scholars trace the origins of amok back to ancient warrior traditions where berserker-like states were valued in battle. In Malay culture, amok was often linked to spirits and supernatural forces. It was believed that individuals could be possessed by spirits, leading them to commit acts of violence. This belief system played a significant role in shaping how amok was perceived and responded to. Over time, amok transitioned from a cultural phenomenon primarily associated with warriors to one encompassing broader societal anxieties. Colonialism, rapid societal changes, and economic pressures likely contributed to its prevalence. Today, amok is no longer viewed solely through a cultural or supernatural lens. While cultural factors remain relevant, modern psychology provides insights into the potential psychological mechanisms at play. Amok is now often understood as a type of dissociative episode, often triggered by extreme stress, shame, or a perceived loss of honor. Individuals experiencing amok may feel overwhelmed by feelings of despair, anger, or humiliation. These intense emotions, coupled with cultural factors that may encourage suppression of emotions, can create a volatile internal environment. The sudden outburst of violence can be seen as a release valve, a way of expressing pent-up frustration and aggression. However, it's crucial to remember that not everyone exposed to similar stressors will experience amok. Individual psychological vulnerabilities, past traumas, and cultural interpretations of stress and honor likely play a significant role in determining susceptibility. Cases of amok have been reported throughout history and continue to occur today, albeit less frequently. One of the most well-known historical examples is the case of running amok, an incident in 1900 where a Filipino constable killed 2 American officers. This event, fueled by anti-colonial sentiment, shocked the world and solidified the term amok in the global consciousness. While Southeast Asia remains the region most associated with amok, similar behaviors have been observed in other cultures, albeit with different names and interpretations. In the West, the concept of going postal, referring to workplace violence, shares some similarities with amok, particularly the sudden, seemingly random outburst of rage. Understanding the cultural variations and commonalities of amok is crucial for developing effective prevention and intervention strategies. By recognizing the underlying psychological stressors and cultural influences, we can work towards creating a world where such extreme acts of violence become a relic of the past.